Hey guys, and welcome to my first ever Loadout gameplay analysis. Today I'm looking at the game mode Snatch. I'll be playing on the map Fissure with T-Bone as my character, simply because, well, he looks like Rick Ross, so you can't go wrong with that. But this video has been edited. I cut out a couple really crappy deaths, a couple crappy lives, all that fun stuff. But, on other notes, I am using two weapons I made myself in weapon crafting, which is pretty awesome. One is Cash Money Bacon, which is a 3-shot missile launcher that does some fantastic damage. Great for spamming around corners, spamming long distance, spamming in general, shooting people. You know that life. It's pretty fantastic. Now my secondary weapon, called Chain Whore, which is simply pretty much as a default machine gun, which I love for finishing off people or just chaining people out, hence the name Chain Whore. So that's one of my all-time favorite weapons. Now Snatch is pretty much like Kill Confirm in Call of Duty. You must kill people, get the plutonium vials, which gives you points, 100 points each for your team. Once the first team to get to 3,500 wins, and yeah, goal is to win. So that's pretty awesome. Now, it is interesting how Loadout is a health pack system game, although there is medic guns, which will heal you, give you overheals, which is absolutely fantastic. You'll see me teaming up with a medic later in this video. But right now, I'm just kind of running around the map, getting some kills, mostly opening with Cash Money Bacon and finishing with Chain Whore. But, sometimes you can just go into that, I want to chain that person out type mode, and you just get kills, and it's pretty awesome. A big thing about Snatch, 3v1s, 2v1s, anytime you can double team or triple team an opponent, it's a good day. You just really want to get that. It's easy kills, really doesn't matter who gets the points from it. It helps you win, let's put it that way. And again, opposite, avoid the triple teams. But I'll talk about a little bit more about my loadouts. I'm using the shield grenade, which isn't really a grenade. It's simply just a shield that I put on my character because it's a shield. And that's pretty awesome. Helps him tank a little more damage. Rick Ross is a little flimsy here. So again, running around, not much to talk about besides the fact that I'm running around. A lot of people using beam weapons in this game. Kind of unfortunate. I don't know. I don't like beam weapons that much, but they seem a little too spammy for me. I have mostly just kind of done rocket launcher shenanigans and then machine gun. Now, another big gameplay feature this game has to offer is really long melee range. It's incredible how far you can hit people. It's kind of ridiculous. It's absolutely fantastic. It does 40 damage out of their 100. It does almost half, which is just amazing, and you're pretty spammy melees. So I definitely suggest you use that to your greatest advantage. Now, Fissure is not a great sniping map. Normally, I do have sniper rifle equipped, but I kind of found that with Cash Money Bacon, I can just kind of shoot at a distance, that kind of thing. Just kind of spam at a distance. You can always scope in. I'm just using iron sights. I really don't like any of the other scopes in this game. I find that my character kind of bounces too much, humanly, it's not perfectly straight, which does absolutely annoy the crap out of me, and it just makes aiming a lot harder. But yeah, there's a lot of features in this game that still seem like they need to be balanced, and currently, this video is coming out right after they released Annihilation, which is their competitive game mode. So there is actually, it's kind of important to play this kind of stuff. Annihilation, I'm hoping to do a video on that pretty soon. That's the more competitive state of the game, where it's like 4v4 teams, and you fight each other, and it's got every kind of game mode combined. Working with the medic, doing some great work. Medics are, I can't stress how amazing it is to have a medic on your team. If the other team doesn't, you're in just great shape. Medics really help just to keep you alive. Of course, health packs take forever to respawn on this map, and the fact that you can just outlast people sometimes, that's all you really need to do. But yeah, this game has been really close, so I really had a lot of fun playing it. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no, the friend system's not working. You can't invite people to a game, which is really unfortunate, because I would think this game would be so much fun with friends. It's just not implemented yet, which really sucks. You can't join friends, they can't join you, the matchmaking is just broken. Which, of course, I'm assuming they're going to fix that. That's a huge thing in this game. Playing with friends, it's a lot more fun to go blow your friend up with all these different weapons and all that fun stuff. There's some really cool weapons, great amount of customability. No one's got the same weapon, and you can pick up other people's weapons too. That's also a lot of fun. A big flaw of the game, I think, right now is a lot of the customization. You need space bucks, which is kind of like XP to buy stuff. So, and there's also skill trees, which means people who've played the game longer do more damage and have better reload, which is kind of unfortunate. And a lot of it, they want you to buy their bloots, or whatever they're called, with real money in order to unlock more loadouts, more customization loadouts, more different weird items involving weird things. You can buy your character. I could get a suit and tie and a banana, and there's just, you can put anything you want on this person. It's kind of ridiculous. It's really awesome how much customization there is, but at another time it's also wow, would have loved the fact if there was, you know, easier way to unlock some of this stuff. But yeah, some people I've run into game are absolutely just don't know what they're doing, like obviously new to the game. And there's some people who are just so much better than me, it's not even funny. I'm screwed regardless. It seems there's a huge just gap from when people have had this game. I played this game a lot when it was still in a closed beta. I have a lot of experience with the game, to say the least, which is unfortunate because I mean I know a lot of people don't have that experience and they're coming in and they're getting destroyed by people that have a ton of experience, and they might get turned off from the game because they're dying so much. But another big thing I find with this game is it seems like the most basic weapons are also the best weapons sometimes. A lot of the really cool weapons just don't do any damage. Obviously the more shots you fire, the less they're going to do, in such a way where it's almost ineffective to have a weapon that shoots 60 shots, and I feel like sometimes it could be a little more fun. But in general, sometimes no matter what, you're gonna die. I mean, there's nothing that you can get around. Sometimes you're just dead, and that's why I kind of seem like I don't feel like this game is gonna be great competitive. Definitely got more of a casual type thing where it's like, you know, sometimes they're gonna get me. I've made a sniper rifle that does 131 damage on a headshot, which is enough to one-shot like overheal people. And then there's other times I get killed by someone who's only using a machine gun or something, or a beam, or something like that, where it's just kind of like, no matter how good your setup is, sometimes you're gonna get killed. So guys, as you can see, this game is very close. There is a timer in all Loadout games, and some game modes, the timer comes into effect, but in Death Snatch, not really such a thing. Now, because it's so close, I'm trying to avoid 2-on-1s, although I do get caught in a couple, and trying to make as many 2v1s as possible. There's a lot of just sticking with my medic. Whenever I see that I'm being overhealed, I try to be as aggressive as possible, and then once that wears away, I normally try to back up a little bit, and then collect any plutonium I have dropped, or any friendly plutonium that just needs denied, because, again, I'm in that mode where I gotta win. Very close match, as you can hopefully see, although it's almost over. Most games are pretty quick in Loadout, ranging from about 5 to 10 minutes. This one was actually quite long, and the teams were very balanced. Like I said before, player base is just kind of all over the place right now, where sometimes you're just gonna get rolled, and sometimes you have like just these amazing games, great team, and you dominate absolutely everything. Now, as you can see, I got my medic pushing up, dropping back, doing all of that kind of stuff just to try to get a couple more kills. Unfortunately, I do get denied on a couple of pretty key kills, which is unfortunate, but it does keep you from just sniping from across the map, which is the feature I really like. That way you don't have like people camping. As this round wraps up, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Tell me what you want to see next. What loadout would you like to see, and what game mode would you like to see? Totally up for suggestions. Really excited to hear what you guys think about this game. Should I do more of it, less of it? Don't want to see it again. Tell me what you guys think. I thought this was a great idea. Unfortunately, we do lose this round. My KD was a little over 1, so I was pretty happy. I'm like, you know what, we're going to use this. The winners do get to taunt afterward. Of course, can customize your taunts any way you want. There's a ton of them, including twerking, which is absolutely fantastic. But I do win a daily prize of a black half shirt, which is really awesome. One of those things you normally have to buy with your space bucks, but I got it for free. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you next time. See ya.